YouTube, it's Jay Narissa back with another video, and now that summer has officially started for 2025, I'm here to discuss some ways to protect your skin this summer so that you don't damage it and you're able to preserve your youth as you get older. So before we get started, I want to start off with a couple of misconceptions out there about wearing sunscreen and protecting your skin when you're exposed to the sun and UV rays. And a couple of those really major misconceptions is number one, that those of us who are more melanated, so people of color, do not need sunscreen on a regular basis. That is completely false. Even if you have melanin, you could have the darkest of skin tones, you would still need to wear sunscreen. And I encourage you to wear sunscreen because your skin can still burn and be exposed to UV ray damage when you're outside. Another really common misconception is that if it's cloudy outside, that you don't need sunscreen. Daytime technically means that the sun is out, you just can't see it. And so you are still susceptible to UV rays, you are still able to get tanned, you are still able to burn due to sun exposure, even if there are clouds out blocking it. And so you'll also need to wear sunscreen on days where it's cloudy. So the very basic way to protect your skin against UV rays and the sun is to wear sunscreen every single day. So if you haven't been wearing sunscreen up until this point and you've waited till the summertime, you should absolutely be wearing sunscreen during the summer, but this is a year-round routine. Actually, put it into your daily practice, get used to it so that it's not something that throws a curve into your day-to-day routine when summer does roll around. When you're picking a sunscreen, you want to get something with an SPF of at least 30. There are sunscreens that range all the way up to SPF 100. If that's what you would prefer, great, but it at least needs to have an SPF of 30 to truly protect you against UV ray exposure. You'll want to make sure that you are reapplying your sunscreen every 2 hours, especially if you are outside causing you to sweat, or if you are in a body of water like the ocean or the pool. The water is going to make the sunscreen start to come off of your body, so you'll want to reapply to ensure that you're getting that continuous protection for as long as you're outside. When you are applying sunscreen, it's important to not forget those small or awkward places on your body. You're going to want to cover your whole body. That's arms, legs, feet, and especially make sure that you pay special close attention to your ears and your neck. And for those of us friends who don't have any hair and you're bald, please make sure that you're putting sunscreen on your head to protect you from the sun. Even if you're putting on a hat, I would recommend that you put sunscreen on your head before you put that hat on, just in case if it comes off, you decide to take it off, take a little break, you're still protected from the sun. When you're getting dressed, dress for UV defense. So that means wearing sunglasses, wearing hats, whether that's like a bucket hat, a straw sun hat. If you prefer like baseball cap style hats, that's fine too. That could still block out the sun for you and protect you from sun exposure. Just something to cover your head. When you're putting on your clothes, you want to opt for something a little more lightweight and something that can keep you cool in warmer temperatures. So you want to think like linens and cottons when you're getting dressed. Find shade. So if you're going to be outside, it's important that you're finding some relief from direct sunlight, whether that be sitting under umbrellas, a gazebo, a cabana, maybe finding some large trees that provide you with shade if you're like in a park somewhere. Especially if you are outside during peak sun hours, that's typically around 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. That's when the sun is most intense. So if you can avoid those hours, great. If not, find shade. I know those of us who decide that they want to get a little tan and sunbathe and feel the sun on their skin, that's probably not what you want to hear, but it's more important to protect your skin, to try and prevent any adverse health effects with your skin down the line than it is to get your nice tan in this brief moment. The next tip is to hydrate, and that's hydrating inside and outside. Sun exposure can often make your skin feel dry and dehydrate your body. So not only do you want to drink water, but you also want to moisturize your skin regularly. And this will help to return the hydration and moisture back into your skin and thus help with the protection from the sun. And the last tip is after sun care. So in the event that you have been in the sun for an extended period of time and you're feeling a little bit of sun damage, whether that means that you feel a little burnt, which an indication of that would be like sore skin, irritated skin, any peeling. This would be an opportunity for you to do after sun care, in which you want to try maybe some cold compresses, whether that is just putting cool water on a rag and placing it over the area that's irritated, or using aloe vera gel to help with the calming and cooling of your skin so that it can regenerate itself. With all of these things in mind, this will help you to ensure that your largest bodily organ, your skin, is staying healthy. And the more you keep your skin healthy, the more you can protect yourself against wrinkles, sunspots that make your skin tone look uneven, and even making sure that the texture of your skin is more soft and even and it doesn't look leathery. And this down the line helps you to look younger, to keep you feeling more youthful, to make sure that your skin is working at its optimal level, and thus prevents you from having serious health conditions on down the line like skin cancer. That would be literally the most terrible thing that could possibly happen. So if you're able to take the steps now to try and prevent that from happening, I would suggest we all participate in that and make sure that we are staying as healthy as possible. Let me know down below, what are some things that you do to protect your skin? Like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications, and until next time, stay healthy and stay well. Bye.